Okay, welcome back to day 208. Yay. What is a third of the year? 120. So that'd be 240. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got up and my sister's dog is my sister's dog was just completely angry. And I'm like, why are you angry? I'm guessing he's not feeling well. But he keeps growling at me, so I keep, like, giving him space. But the problem is, like, he has had aggression issues in the past. So I'm like, I don't want that. You know? So I'm like, that shouldn't be allowed. And it isn't. So, I was like, dude, that's not okay. So we're trying to, get him not to do it. And they're like, well, maybe it's because you don't really feed him or give him treats, you know, maybe let's try that. But I'm like, yeah, but he worked friendly. There's no reason that there should be, like, aggression. And it isn't. I thought it was because it was over my sister, and then I thought it was over my sister's food that she was making. And I'm like, no, none of that. But then, like, because when I came home from voting, primaries, I don't think any of the people I voted for got passed, which is kind of sad. So I'm like, not officially yet, but yeah. Anyways, it was like governor, lieutenant governor, or something else. Doesn't matter. Point was, like, I'm home, and he instantly runs up to me, and I'm just like, and he licks my legs like he always does, and he sits down wanting, like, those scritchies, but I didn't touch him, because I'm just like, oh. But because, thank God, because before I could even touch him, he started growling again, but his tail's still wagging until he's like, no, I'm gonna growl. And I'm like, why? And then my other sibling tries to let the cat outside, because he's a street cat. That's not the point. Point is letting the cat out. And the dog started growling at her too, and I'm like, excuse me? Are you joking? You can't do that. So now we're like, is he sick? And he's trying to tell us something because he just whining too. He just laying there whining. So like, is he sick? Or what is he trying to tell us? And then, like, stuff like that. It's just like, what does he want? So I didn't know what was going on with that. So I just hope he doesn't attack me when I'm trying to get ready for bed. So yeah, I don't know, he's growling, and he, like, chased me. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I think, just, like, you can't just keep, growling at, people, and it's getting worse, or it's worse for me because he doesn't just growl at me. Like, he full on chased me. Like, he was like coming at me, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I'm literally just standing in the hallway or in the kitchen, or I was walking through this like tiny corner of the kitchen that has the hallway to like the living room. Like, just walking in that square was enough to make him upset, which is like, dude, no. So I gave him like treats, like the treats I think he wouldn't have got, but I gave him treats, and to try to get him to like not be so aggressive. But again, it's just like, well, that wouldn't make sense why he would like lick me and be really friendly to just really friendly just to start growling again. So it's like, I feel like he wouldn't have been that friendly with me then if it was like a me thing. So just, it's such a weird thing that he got really into like the last couple days. Just like super into just growling at me. And I'm like, you can't do that, because if you bite me, dude, you are a 75-pound dog. You can't do that. You can't be acting like this. He's a shelter dog, so he has arthritis, and he's a shelter dog. He got hit by a car. He doesn't have a leg plate, growth plate. There's a lot with him, but a very aggressive. But the thing is, he is part husky and chow chow, which are both extremely like stubborn and protective, like dogs. So it's just like but they also both really need entertainment, and they really need like a firm hand and entertainment. And if we're not giving them that, like if we're not giving him that, then like, ooh, you know. So and by the way, the talking is completely out of sync for me. Anyways. I'm really tired, I realized. Yeah, I'll go to bed. The thing is, I can't even keep my hand up, so I just won't keep falling. Oh my god, I had the best experience today, which might bite me in the butt if I am intolerant to gluten. However, so what happened was, I was going to get some food, and the only fast food that you can eat that's not with gluten is Taco Bell. Guess what they had at Taco Bell? They had, I think they're called cinnamon delights, and they're like little cinnamon balls. I love cinnamon, by the way. So it's like a cinnamon bite kind of thing, and I love that. But I'm like, no, I can't. But my sister, who was ordering and who was driving, was like, yeah, we want the, this, all gluten-free, like 3 tacos that are gluten-free. And then one of the cinnamon things. Okay, we're back again. Anyways, the point was, I was in Taco Bell, going the driver was like, I can't have gluten, and, well, the driver was like, I can't have gluten, and I can't have gluten. So they were for the third person, my other sibling. And what happened was, they weren't even paying attention. Like, my sister wasn't even paying attention, so she's like, wait, what? And we get them, and they look so good, and they smell so good, and I'm like, dude, that's my one temptation. Like, my other sibling, like, if she wasn't allergic to gluten, she would, like, eat a thing of bread. Like, instantly, fluffy bread. For me, what I would love is just those cinnamon rolls, cinnamon balls, cinnamon delights, right? And what happened was she bought it. She literally went and she ate it. The one on the back that could eat gluten. She's like, oh my god, these are so good. She's like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to like compliment them when you guys can't have it, but they're so good. So I'm like, oh, well, let me just eat one anyways. They were so good. They were so good. Like, legitimately, one of my favorite things. They were so good. They were warm, and the icing inside was warm. It was so good. I ate 3. I ate 3 of them because I'm like, I can't not eat them. So I ate 3 of them. I ate 1 and I said, no more. I can't, not the temptation. But then I ate 2 more, so didn't really last long, the no temptation thing, huh? They were just so good. Oh my god. Oh my, even my other sibling ate one, and she doesn't even like cinnamon or cinnamon, rolls and cinnamon things and cinnamon. She doesn't like them, but I would have eaten 1,000 of them. I would have eaten all 12 of them. I would have. But I can't. I can't do that. But oh my gosh. It was so good. Anyways, talking about temptation, I was watching ProZD play that Larry Boy game. And I know Larry Boy, I grew up in a very religious household. I know Larry Boy, like the one movie and stuff. And we watched that, but for some reason this video game looks so familiar. And we had a Game Boy Advance, so I'm like, it was on that, as well as PlayStation. But I don't know, man. I don't know where that would have been. You know, like, I must have misplaced that when I was an actual child. Because I can't find it anywhere. Like, I never remember having it. I ran into a lot of games that we had that were even older from the Game Boy. Like the Game Boy Color. But, like, I wouldn't even know where that is. But I remembered, like, the music notes, and I remembered, kind of the plot a little bit. But I would have been so surprised if I got past the tutorial, you know? But I remember him turning into, metal, and I remember the music notes, and I remember the platforming and the gliding. But I remember also not being able to do it, like, at all. So, like, ProZD for episode 1 probably got farther than where I've ever got. Yeah, so now I'm like, do I have this game somewhere? So that's like a thing I'm kind of like, do I have it? So I don't know. So now I'm just thinking about that game because I kind of want to be like Bad Apple. I knew Bad Apple. Like I would have sworn. I would have sworn I knew her with her little electronic spider legs. Like, that's so weird. I don't know why my Windows key is just super broken. But I don't know why or how I would fix it. I mean, we've read this laptop's been to hell and back, and also through America to Canada to Japan, and then back again with orange juice being spilled on it, and all of my college courses. So, not a bad laptop. Not bad. I mean, it runs like a beast still. Like, still runs and everything. For a while there, I thought he was. But, no, man. You know, still running because of all those updates I gave him. He's running so nicely now. I just look at there's more updates. Because they just kept showing more updates and more updates and more updates and more updates and more updates. And I'm like, I get it. It's been 3.5 years. Yeah, okay, you want to restart? Okay. Yeah. Alright, so they're at 149 days left. So I'm not quite there. Yeah, 149. I need to see at the end of this. Yeah, 149. I mean, no, I'm not past that. 149. Am I past that? 149. Well, you'll know first.